You never know. Like timing is such a huge thing. Man, we've been doing this for myself, with outside of the company, 20 years. I've been doing media creation in some form or another. And like sometimes you just hit right. Like someone has budget they need to use. They bring you in to do a tiny project. They love it. They like working with you. That's another thing. Try not to be an asshole. Like
That's
they
always
like
the
working
key.
with you. And then maybe when they get next year, when the new stuff rolls out, they give you another call to come in and work on some more things. So,
Yeah. And it just goes to show like the main lesson from before was just that, sometimes it's if you get a client at a certain price range, it's going to be very hard to convert them into a higher one. Take that client for what their face value is at this stage in your career, work with them, develop, grow, and then eventually find other ones. You're not going to work with a $500 client and turn that into a $50,000 client.
yeah, I mean, the
It doesn't
$500
happen.
client
It's rare.
might just
It's
not
rare.
have that kind of overhead either. I think if you do get in with a company or a client or a school or whatever that has money, tell them that you can do bigger things too. Like, I think there's a big across the board in our industry, people don't want to talk about money. And it's
Hmm.
like, this is all these people talk about all day long in their other jobs. Like, they're doing this with you because they want to make more money. So it's fine to be like, hey, if you guys want us to work on a bigger project with a larger budget, we can do that. Like, that's a fine thing to say to a client. Like, hey, we're going to knock this job out of the park. Next time, if we had a little bit more money, we'd be able to do this, this, and this, and like we've definitely grown relationships with people that we started working with 8 years ago into like much larger budget jobs doing that.